Bonjour et bienvenue à Montréal. Bonjour and welcome to Montreal. So Montreal is a city that I've been wanting to visit for quite some time now. I think I'm always attracted to international cities, cities with diverse cultures, diverse people, diverse food and wine. So I'm thrilled to have you join me on my very first visit to Montreal, Canada. So welcome to my home for the moment here in Montreal. This is the little place that I'll be staying in all week. I love the aesthetic, the cleanliness, the very minimalist aspects of it. It does have a lovely view. Unfortunately, when I shot this video, it was when I arrived at 3 a.m. after a significant flight delay in Detroit. I did need a desk on this trip because I will be working remotely from here for part of this journey. And here's a little sneak peek of the bathroom for you. And of course, you know your girl, she's got to have her bathtub. So looking forward to the stay here and happy that you're joining me. Welcome to my little abode. Cheers. I really didn't expect to feel this transported without leaving North America. The streets, the language, the people here, it's like stepping into another world, but without going too far away from home, you know? And that's one of the things I love about traveling alone. You experience everything in a way that is very personal, very deep, and incredibly intimate. There is no distraction, no buffer, just you and the moment and the place. I usually like to spend the first few hours just walking the city, getting my bearings so I feel comfortable, usually picking my coffee and wine spots that I'll frequent more than once, and then eventually finding my way to some of the spots that I had in mind that I wanted to see or visit. Here I found this small cafe tucked into this quiet street. I ordered a simple meal, a beautiful glass of wine, and just sat there listening to the conversations in French around me. There's something about being somewhere you don't fully understand. It forces you to be present and to listen. Maybe starting over doesn't have to be overwhelming. Maybe it can be quiet, intentional, even beautiful. I think sometimes we feel like making the choice to start over is a dramatic one. But I know for me personally, it was calm. A calm I never felt before because I had clarity. Clarity about what I wanted, clarity about what I deserved, and a recognition that to receive all of that, I would need to make some changes. If you're traveling solo in a place where the language is different, don't let that stop you. A smile, a few basic phrases, and just being open, it really does go a long way. I used to travel with people that refused to learn the language of the places we would visit, and I always found that to be so entitled, expecting people to speak your language in their country. And even though I am challenged by languages, I always make a point of learning a few phrases before I arrive, because I think it is one of the most respectful and generous things that we can do as visitors to other countries. One of my favorite things about traveling alone is that I can always follow my own rhythm. If I want to spend an hour sitting in a cafe and reading in a book, I can. If I want to go back to my room and watch Netflix, I can. If I want to pay extra for that room with the incredible view, I can. There is no pressure to keep up, and there is no need to compromise. One of the things when I traveled with a partner I found was that I would be negotiating things that were important to me or abandoning my wants to keep the peace. But when you travel solo, there is none of that. It's just you, the city, your choices, prioritized. So I think one of the biggest things I've learned in my reinvention journey is that it isn't dramatic and it doesn't go quickly. I think it requires you to slow down enough so that you can start to hear yourself again. You don't have to go far to feel like you've stepped into something new. If you're in a season of change or thinking about creating one, maybe it starts with something small, like booking a trip, or even just imagining and dreaming of one. If this resonates with you, I hope you will subscribe and follow me here and on Instagram, and perhaps I will meet you nearby or somewhere out in the world. Until next time, au revoir. Bye for now.